So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So straight into the action. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Conte. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem...
He'll try from distance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Gabriel Jesus really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Conte. And Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. And he's lost his man here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vlasic. And here's Suarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Simons. Gruev. This is a promising build-up. And the pass is intercepted. They get a throw in. Vlasic. Phillips. Luis Suarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Gabriel Jesus. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Aubameyang going after that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rangers leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get it through? And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now the breakaway. Timber. And it's Simons. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tanganga. Now it's Simons. And he's intervened well there. Rangers looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Conte. Gabriel Jesus. Now Gruev. Gabriel Jesus. That is Conte. Now it's Aubameyang. Some good work on the right flank here. Luis Suarez. And the shot! And a neat finish! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Phillips, and it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Quite incredible! And that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Rangers, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. Away we go again.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Calafiori. Phillips. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Time and again they are repelled. Aubameyang. Basic. It's anyone's ball now. Calafiori clears it away. Basic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Jesus. Conte. And that's a dangerous ball.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Now it's Aubameyang. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Aubameyang. Pinches it off him. Gruev, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Havertz. Vlasic. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Simons. He's in plenty of space here. Vlasic could move up a gear here. Luis Suarez. Ambitious ball here. Vlasic. And that is headed for the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He's gone forward. Oh, that's well spotted. And they can counter here. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he plays one through. Laporte. Phillips. Suarez has created one goal already. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per i Rangers. Numero 7, numero 22, numero 99, Luis Suarez. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Played through for the wide
il
man.
numero 13.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Attenzione, una
Rangers
sostituzione.
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Fulkrug. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Jorginho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he's in on this, having a shot! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There's the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it out wide. It's a sharp pass. Fulkrug is onto it in a flash. Fulkrug is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Jorginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he can clear it away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Havertz. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.